Hi everyone, I've got two short, but what I feel are very important updates. I'll be right back, I've got more to follow. Welcome back everyone, my name is Mike Renick. I am your host for this video. This is another episode of Everything Seaplace. One of the things when I came back on the board is I promised full transparency and very strong communication. So two developing things happening right now. We're near the end of July, beginning of August, so insurance is about to come due. We're watching this daily. We're working with our insurance broker. The news right now, which is not complete, there are still companies that have not responded to Brown & Brown in terms of possible insurance. But the feeling we have right now on insurance is pretty good news. We're not facing some of the challenges last year. Are we going to be able to get insurance? Will we be able to get full coverage? So more to follow on that. Breaking news coming out. We're having some meetings this week. As more data becomes available, I'll come back and I'll share that. The other thing I want to talk about a little bit is full funding. Full funding will hit about a year from now. It'll hit sometime in March or April of next year with our next budget. By Florida statute, we no longer can partial fund for many items that we have in the past. Now, let's talk about the overall aspect of this. What it means is, like today, most of us to go out to buy a car, we would finance it. We can't finance these things by doing a special assessment. Going forward, we have to have the money in the bank. So starting at the beginning of the next budget, we have to start saving for painting, we have to start saving for roofs, we have to start saving for whatever in terms of the projects, and there's a lot of detailed sheets on that. A lot of work has gone on with our engineering consulting company, with Wendy, with Kurt, with Paul, with Harold, and many other folks on this thing. So we're going to bring that thing forward. I expect to have 2 town halls in September to talk about what the impact is. Now, potentially some good news. There's some numbers that have gotten out. I've heard some large numbers in terms of what the quarterly fees are going to cost, because remember, we're saving ahead. We're no longer waiting till the end. So what we uncovered in a meeting last week is that not everything has to be fully funded. And I'm going to get really clear definition so we do this the right way. It's things that would impact owner units is the way I understand it. So something like maybe a swimming pool that doesn't directly impact a unit might not have to be fully funded. So if that's the case, we're going to work through this, so we're going to understand the rules and we're going to apply them the correct way. But here's my promise to you. For the things that have to be fully funded, we'll bring the numbers forward in September so you can see what kind of a penalty we'll be facing early next year. For the things that don't have to be fully funded, I expect we'll follow a process like we have in the past, and we'll go to Seaplace owners and they'll vote on those whether they'll fully fund or partial fund. So in the past, these numbers that have gotten out included everything. And we're learning now that everything isn't part of the scope of this project. So a lot more to follow. On the insurance, we're getting very close, hopefully some good news. On fully funding, the mandate that's coming at us at the beginning of next year, we're learning that the scope of the items that have to be fully funded is not as great as what we thought it was. So we'll keep digging. We're going to do this right. We're going to have the right information. We are committed not to take any dollar from an owner that we don't have to. I, being an owner right here, feel really strong that I want to handle my own finances and let Seaplace handle the finances that they should. But what is mine, what is theirs is theirs. So we have to comply with the law. We're going to do this the right way in terms of fully funding. We're going to meet the mandate. But if there are things that don't have to be fully funded and we have the option, my promise to you is we will come back and we will do the vote just like we always have in the past. So more to follow. Those are the two breaking items. Of course, if you've got any questions, any concerns, any comments, my direct cell is 941-400-8735. I welcome your phone calls. Take care.